On the dividend news, we'll go ahead and start off with the dividend cuts, and that is Walgreens Boots Alliance did suspend its dividend. But on the good news, guys, ticker symbol WMB hiked its dividend by 5.3%. That is 9 straight years of dividend increases. We also have the dividend aristocrat S&P Global, which hiked its dividend by 5.5%, marking 52 consecutive years of dividend increases. And the second to last one we have here, guys, is Chevron, which hiked its dividend by 4.9%. And the last one, guys, we do have here, guys, is Kimberly-Clark, which hiked its dividend by 3.3% to $1.26 quarterly. This marks 53 consecutive years of dividend increases. What's up, everybody? That's Antonio here to bring you episode 275 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what I bought, what I sold, what dividends came in. Guys, in this video, I will be showing you guys, I actually bought about close to $19,000 worth of stocks. I mainly bought 2 dividend growth stocks, and I will be going over that later in the video. But you guys already know every single Sunday, guys, we come back, we look at the dividend scripts that we do have. My portfolio, I guess, this is my Google Sheets. We are actually aiming to average about $450 on month in passive income, guys. Right now we are at $326.59. Hopefully by the end of the video, guys, we will see this much higher, because we did actually buy some stocks, and as well, you know, we might not see it a huge increase, but again, guys, we are investing in low dividend yielding companies that do have double-digit 5-year CAGRs. So hopefully in the future, our future selves will thank us. But anyways, guys, you'll see here on the annual dividends, we are at $4,088. Of course, we are already at 2025, so I actually will hopefully have some time this week now, so I'll be trying to catch up on some of the videos, because there's a lot of content that I need to catch up and show you guys, and as well start replying to comments. So I'll be doing that very shortly. And then, guys, we have here quarterly dividends as well. Need to catch up on this, because we're all the way from 2024 on Q3, and we did actually collect some amazing dividends at the end of 2024. So completely passive and awesome to see. If we do look at the options, guys, though, but for January, you'll see that I do have that one up to date. We made $402.04. That is because I had about $19,000 that I was selling cash secure puts against, and you know, it's been making some money. We probably won't make any more the following year, but that's okay. If we do look at the rate of return, 5.29%, and guys, if I do show you here the options, so far $402. Last year we made $6,752. Again, options is just a little cherry on top of my dividends, my growth from my companies, guys, and that's just money I'm leaving on the table. So I'm super happy with that. I definitely try to stay away from covered calls, because it has bitten me in the back, I guess in the past with Nvidia, and definitely regret that. But just try to stay to cash secure puts, because it allows me to accumulate more shares, guys, of these great companies for the long term, and I get paid to actually buy shares. So you know, how could you go wrong with that? And then if we do look at the goals here, guys, I do have quite a couple goals, but these are from 2024, so I actually have goals for 2025, but I need to make that video for you guys. And again, this keeps me focused, guys. The goals keep you disciplined, and make sure that you are aiming for something, and when you are getting out of track, it gets you back in focus. And that actually helped me a lot this past year. We stayed disciplined, and we achieved a lot of these goals, guys, and some of them we didn't, but if we look back from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, there's a huge difference in growth, because we had these goals that we were aiming for. And you know, especially when we had pullbacks, it helped us buy more. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump over here to the dashboard. As you'll see here, guys, the portfolio is at $287,129.05. On the day change, it's showing that we're down about $172. But on the 1 month change, it is up about $9,000, which is about a 3.26%. Definitely cannot complain with that. We were in the red slightly last, I guess, this past couple weeks. I was buying, guys. I was buying, accumulating shares, because again, my future self will thank me on this. And if you don't like a discount, then I don't know what you don't like. But at the end of the day, guys, if I see a pullback, I'm gonna accumulate some shares. If I get a more pullback, I'm gonna accumulate even more shares, and so on and so on. But I look at that as a great opportunity to pick up more stocks, pick up more shares in these great companies in my portfolio. If I do show you guys here at the 3 months, you'll see that the portfolio is actually up by almost $15,000, which is about a 5.49%. And then if I do look at the 6 month change, we would be up about almost $27,000, which is about 10.28%. If we do look at the year to date, this is all the way since January, we are already up about 2.86%, which is about almost $8,000, and cannot complain, guys. I'm super happy with that. And then 1 year, guys, we are up about $56,000, which is about 24.24% in the green on capital gains. And then on the 2 year change, if we do look, it's about $94,000, which is about a 48.68%, guys. And then if I do show you guys here the positions, you'll see that total gains that right now that we do have is about $39,807.40, which is about a 16.10%. And if we do look at the cash available, we do have about $68.55 ready to deploy. We'll see what we do here, guys. We might buy 2 shares of SCHD, because we were trying to get it to 3,000 shares. We didn't achieve it this past year, but I think this year we should. I don't see why we wouldn't. But you guys can see my positions here. You guys can see Google, guys. We have over 200 shares. You guys can kind of see Nvidia. We've accumulated some shares, and once I jump over to the history, I'll show you what we all purchased. But you can kind of get a hint on what we ended up purchasing, and you'll see that we do have over 2,700 shares of SCHD. We don't have SNSXX anymore. We sold out of it because I wanted to pick up positions, and that I do have that I think will actually give me a better return. And if we do look, guys, look at Alphabet trading about $204, and I knew it's actually going to appreciate much better in the long term. We'll see if I'm right, but I'm happy with this position, holding it for the long term. I think it's going to appreciate in stock price as well as dividends, so I'm super excited about that. And then if we do look at the portfolio performance, about $77,563.14, about a 38.22%. And guys, if we look at the next 12 months, you'll see we're estimated about $3,962.39, which averages out about $330.20. That's okay, guys. A lot of these companies, again, are low dividend yields, but double-digit 5-year CAGRs, expected to grow their dividends in the long term. So a couple years we should see those those dividend payments very, very juicy. You'll see March, we're estimated to make almost $928.79. Cannot complain about that, guys. Again, a lot of my companies in my portfolio pay out the 3rd month of every quarter, so that would be my biggest payment for every quarter there. So that is when I would be receiving everything there. If we do look at here, guys, at the transactions of the history, I do have it all the way to from the 26th of January all the way till the 2nd of February. If we scroll down, guys, there is a lot of activity here. On the 27th, I guess everything really was on the 27th. We bought, guys, Google. We bought 26 shares, guys, at $193.66. You guys saw it's trading about $204, and we bought about $5,000. I went ahead and bought some Nvidia, guys. Nvidia pulled back about a 20% pullback, I believe, if I'm correct. went ahead and bought 16 shares, guys, at about 126. Went ahead and that was about $2,000. I saw Nvidia keep pulling back, so I went ahead and bought some more Nvidia. I bought 9 more shares of Nvidia, about 123, spending about $1,100. And guys, then we went ahead and bought some more Google, about 11 shares at 196, spending about $2,100 here. And you'll see, guys, the 27th was a pretty busy day. I mean, this was within a couple minutes that I did this. Every so often in the trading day I would check, and then you'll see we bought some Nvidia as well. Bought 8 shares at about 118, guys. Nvidia kept dropping, so I was like, I'm gonna pick up some more shares. About $946 is what I did there. And then on the 27th, also as well, we bought some more Google to end the day, about 4 shares at 191, guys. Awesome price to enter, and bought about $767 worth of Google. And then, guys, on the next day, I went ahead and bought some more Nvidia, about 10 shares at 121. I was spending about $1,200, and I also went ahead and picked up some more Google. So about 12 shares at 194.51, spending about $2,300. And then you'll see I went ahead and bought some more Google as well, another 12 shares at 194.99. I'm spending about another $2,300. And then right here, guys, you'll see that same day bought some more Nvidia, 8 shares at 127, spending about $1,000. And went ahead, I think I was already running pretty low on capital there, spending most of my $19,000 on the 30th, guys. I went ahead and bought some Nvidia, but it was a fractional share here at 118, about $76.66. This was actually mostly my deposit of $200 that I used. Bought about a little bit over half a share. I went ahead and also bought some Google, about 0.38 shares at 198. Also $76 here. And then, guys, we also bought some Microsoft had pulled back, bought about 0.18 shares at $415, guys. About $76 is what I bought. And then I got a huge interest payment from Schwab on my invested cash, and that was 4 pennies. And then we also got ahead, guys, and deposited those $200, which really they purchased these positions here for me. Again, we have goals to dollar cost average into the portfolio no matter what. And then, guys, we got the cash dividend from SNSXX, which is about $50.62. And again, this is actually gonna be the last payment from SNSXX because we sold out of it completely. It allowed us to purchase all these positions here, guys, and I think in the long term this is a great move. We'll see what happens, only time will tell, but I'm invested for 10, 15, 20 years from now, and I believe these companies will be worth way more by then, or even paying better dividends by that time. So we'll see. I'm super excited to see what the future holds. And then let's go ahead and wrap up this video, guys, by jumping over to the Google Sheets and see how much we grew the dividend snowball. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're at the dashboard. I have a copy of this over here already, so you can kind of see the difference. But if I do go here to settings, we can go ahead and get rid of this, and let's go ahead and jump over to Empower so we can grab the latest version of my portfolio that contains all these massive purchases I made from this past week. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so here at Empower on my Schwab account, you'll see this green button called Copy Holdings. Click on it. That copies the content of my portfolio into the clipboard. Then we can right click, paste special values only, and there we go. We are ready to go. If I go to holdings, guys, there's actually an old snapshot of my portfolio. As you'll see here, Google, we only were at 159 shares. We're over 225 shares if I remember correctly. But we'll see all of this pop up. So if you go to portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings, then we'll get wiped. It'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted. So let's go ahead and do it, guys. Give it a second or two, and there it goes, guys. Everything's calculating. And guys, on the projected dividend yield, it actually went up 1.38% compared to 1.35, and then on the yield on cost, 1.61% compared to 1.72%. And then on the yearly, guys, we are projected to make about $3,974 now compared to $3,919. On the monthly, we are now about $331 with 17 cents. compared to 326 with 59 cents. And then on the weekly, about $76.42, guys. On the day, $10.89, and compared to $10.74. And then, guys, on the hourly, we're still making 45 cents every single hour that goes by. And then on the hourly work wage, guys, this is if the portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $1.91 compared to $1.88. I guess they got a raise of 3 pennies. They're doing such a great job. We're going to eventually try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes, guys. It'll be a huge milestone when we do achieve that. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe with that notification. Drop a big thumbs up on the video, definitely appreciate it. And if you stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag dividends, guys, because we actually bought some really great companies that will be paying dividends in the future, and I am super excited to see that growth in the coming years. And you guys will see. We'll actually be able to live off these eventually. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I get some time this week to create some of the videos, maybe potentially fix one or two of the scripts that I do have. We'll see what happens, guys, but I hopefully will have a little bit more time going forward now. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in the comment section. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.